All right, this is the regularly scheduled planning board meeting for the town of Portsmouth, scheduled for Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. It is what, 7:06 p.m. Obviously, this is being done a little bit differently than we've conducted all of our other meetings in the past. If you are online or listening, and if you want to join or comment, you can raise your hand within the Zoom program, and you can dial 9. And if you are you're going to mute yourself, dial 6, or unmute yourself, dial 6, star 6. Okay, we're going to go to our agenda, which is very short. Item number 1 is agenda continuances and modifications. There's only one item on, so there are none. So we'll go immediately to item number 2, which is a request to schedule a public hearing for the comprehensive community plan. Do you want to weigh in on this, Gary?
Yes, thank you. Gary Crosby, 51 Cerdugland Road. I am the town planner, here to request that you hold a public hearing at your next scheduled meeting. Well, you can set a date for whatever you like, but as you know, we had originally scheduled the public hearing for the beginnings of public hearings for the comprehensive plan with the planning board for March 18th. And clearly we were not able to hold that meeting. And so we postponed the April meeting, and now we're at the May meeting. And so we've figured out some of the details, and I'm here to ask you to schedule a public hearing for the draft of the comprehensive plan. The draft, excuse me, the draft can be found, the draft text of all the elements can be found on the town's website. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on comprehensive plan, you will see the text that was prepared for each of the elements for the March 18th meeting. That's the one that's the text we will be discussing at the public hearing.
Will any meeting that we choose have to be renoticed?
Yes, we're going to have to take a big hit on the advertising and advertise it 3 times over 3 weeks prior to the date that you hold the public hearing. The only question I have about the ad is whether we have to have all of the front matter, if you will, the connection details and so forth in the print ad, or whether we could perhaps just have a link to all of that front matter going forward. We don't know that yet. So, but yes, to answer your question, we will have to re-advertise in the print paper for the new public hearing.
Right. And you'll run all that content through the solicitor?
Yes.
Leon, what's our June meeting look like? Is there a lot on?
The what?
What's on the June agenda?
Nothing right now.
All right. So it would make sense to just put it onto our June meeting?
Yeah, sure.
All right. What's the pleasure of the board?
I guess I'd like to make a motion that we would schedule a public hearing for everybody to review the final draft of the comprehensive plan. And I guess we're going to try to do it at our same time as our June meeting. Is that what we're asking? What we think we should do?
When each board member speaks, they should introduce.
Yeah, that was Luke Harding. Yeah, because there's also an audio component to this. If you could just introduce yourself.
Okay.
If you intend to speak first. Is there a second? I don't hear anything. Ed, are you talking? You have to unmute.
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay, he must be, yeah, he's using the phone out and he's unmuting himself.
Okay. And press star 6.
Star 6, Ed?
He's unmuted now. So
Okay.
Ed,
Yeah, I don't have the best audio on the computer.
We hear you now.
You're good.
Were you going to say something, Ed?
I seconded, that's all.
Okay. Is there any other discussion? All right, I don't see any other attendees. So there's nobody in the virtual audience to ask any questions?
We should go do a roll through for the vote.
Okay. We'll do an actual vote. I'll do them in the order that I see them on the screen. All in favor, say aye. If you're opposed, say nay. Luke?
Aye.
Seth? Can't hear you, Seth.
Sorry, aye.
David?
Unmute yourself, Dave.
Star 6.
Star 6, buddy. Here you go.
There he goes.
Dave?
Aye.
Okay. Ed?
Aye.
What is it, Ryan?
Aye for Ryan.
Who else? Is Kate there? Kate? I also vote for it. So that's a majority. Anybody, are there any nays? Is that Kate? I can't tell.
It doesn't seem like there's any volume.
Yeah, there's anything associated with it. We'll have to fix that for next time. All right, the majority rules, ayes have it. It'll be scheduled for our next meeting on June. There are no other items on our agenda. Is there a motion?
Motion to accept this meeting as it was and file.
Is there a second to adjourn?
Second.
All right, let's do it again. Luke?
Yes.
Seth?
Second.
To adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
David?
Aye.
Ed?
Aye.
Ryan? And I'm certainly for it. All right, thanks, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Good night. Thank you.
Guy, can you still hear me?
I hear you.
I think that if we intend to, when we get to that meeting, well, a couple of things. I've been working on the implementation section of the plan. You know, who's going to be doing what it's going to cost, what the time frame and so forth is. I hope to have that to you 2 or 3 weeks before, you know, within the next week or so.
Okay.
So that last component will be there for you for the public hearing. The other thing is, I think that when we get to the June public hearing, if it looks like it's going to go long, what we need to do is continue the meeting rather than.
We're not going to re-advertise. We'll just continue.
Right, we just continue, so we're going to take a big hit on the advertising.
Oh, I understand, yeah. But you couldn't do that because we never had the other meeting, so.
That's right, that's right.
Meeting that doesn't start.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay, good. Mike and Corey, well done. We're getting there.
Yeah, it's still not smooth, but we'll get there.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good evening.
Good night.